What you down to fight for? Ride for, get live for. I hear you say you killing shit, but what you down to die for? Can't you see it's bigger than that bullshit that you value? And I ain't trying to preach, but I am here to tell you that we are by far first to be in last place. It ain't about the cheddar in this rap race. As then we place the God in you, put a facade in.
Peace. Yo, what up, hip hop? Hey, yo, it's Fury edCronologik TV coming at you one more time again at another undisclosed. Y'all don't even know where we at. Y'all just know that we here. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Unkodoe.
What up, what up?
And we got the man G. Word up. So tell him what's up. Tell him, represent the Blakk Flagg planet.
Yo, Blakk Flagg music out here, man. Love the edCronologik. Love the shit y'all doing out here, man. Always on time. I guess that's how you got the name. So, Blakk Flagg music out here, man. We doing our thing. You can catch us wherever. SoundCloud, fucking Facebook. What else we do? Reverb Nation. We've been holding down for years. You know what I mean? Wherever you want to find some music, man, you can get a chance to get some of that Blakk Flagg music. So,
Word up.
Unkodoe, you know what I'm saying? Represent
spell like Uncle. Tell them how to spell Uncle.
Unkodoe, that's Unkodoe. Doe, that stands for day one era. Day one era, nothing about money. You know what I'm saying? It's about the essence, representing the substance of hip hop. Blakk Flagg music, you know what I'm saying? Represents street gospel. 210, what up?
Yeah, that's what's up. So, Unkodoe, G.
What's
okay,
up?
so Blakk Flagg.
Yes, sir.
Y'all gotta tell me about Blakk Flagg, where the name came from, and how did y'all plan it? You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Who want to run the history?
All right, so check it. All right, when you see a white flag, what it mean to you?
I think it mean like surrender.
Surrender, you accept defeat.
Right.
All right, this Blakk Flagg, son, we the opposite of all that. No surrender, no defeat. We don't even think about it. We spell it different because we're a different type of group. You know
How you spell it?
That's that BLAKK FLAGG. And then music.
DLAKK.
2 Ks.
That's 2 Ks.
Why is it
K
2K?
squared.
Why is it 2K? Break it down for me.
2 kings.
Let's
2 Ks.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's
Blakk
what I'm
Flagg,
talking
salute, king. We all about value, substance in the music. So, for those who always say what is in the name, it's 2 kings in the name. The flag actually has 2 meanings because it also, you know, once you conquer something, once you get to the top, you want to put your flag down to let everybody know that you've been here. So, you know, we're trying to leave a little heritage. We're trying to bring substance. You know, it's a whole movement, baby. It's bigger
Something to
than us.
make you think, man. It's got to be more than a beat.
Right now, man, is what I like to call, I guess, is more like the self-proclaimed era. You know what I'm saying? People just really speaking, and really what you got is a lot of nonsense.
Right.
You know, taking over in a sense like that's where we headed. You know, hip hop was at a time where when you heard a song, it had something behind it.
Right.
Everything had meaning. There was a reason for it. You know, words had a meaning.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Okay, so if I was like maybe 22, 23, I would say, okay, well, my music is good. You know what I'm saying? Just like when hip hop first came about, and you know what I mean, you had the parents telling you, yo, that's just noise. You could boom, boom. That's not music.
But you know what?
And that you're not making it. You know what I'm saying?
I thought about that.
And they want to make you hear Marvin Gaye say this is real music. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? They was right.
So what you
right with the real music.
So what you're doing right now? Okay, if they were right with what they're saying, so when the 22-year-old come to you 10 years later and be like, yo, what I was telling you was right. So what makes your music more essential or more relevant than what they're putting out right now?
What I think the issue is the disconnect. You know, I know when I was growing up,
is it disconnect?
Because when I was coming up,
we disconnected.
Well, that could be a little bit of both. Because when I was coming up, I used to hang with the older cats. You know, that was cool. They used to take a few of the youngsters in. But nowadays, I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of teaching going on. There's not a lot of the elders teaching these young folks about the history. Back when we was coming up, before we can even do our music, our parents wanted to make sure we knew what we was sampling. You know, even if we was messing it up, we still had to know, hey, that was Diana Ross, or that was the OJs. You know, you knew what you were sampling. Nowadays, kids is just downloading shit. There's no respect of the history of hip hop.
To me, it's like, all right, I can actually say, at a certain point, hip hop was about issues. It was about learning something. It wasn't about popping drugs,
Public service
getting its highs. It was an artist's way to talk to the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's how it was your PSA to the streets.
Right.
And as soon as money got involved, it got corrupted, which is Money's always going to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we lost I mean, we're to the point where there's no room for anybody to think. We just want to dance.
Okay. It's a real story, baby. Soul music, baby. Real shit, y'all. Trying to get that paper tight. It's sorta like she hypnotized by the brake lights. Looking for love is normally how she starts it off. Whatever's involved, believe she gon' break you off. A man got locked with, she was just a youngin'. Took her from a fame, so he left her with nothing. Except 2 kids and some fake ass connect. Was supposed to keep it poppin' till he got back. So I guess everything going according to plan. Okay, nothing in the hundreds, hundreds in the grams. All she had to do was take a couple of trips. A couple of trips turned to a couple of dicks. Now she a one-stop shop walking a powerful strip. Trying to find some big timer that she can get with. And nah, you can't tell by the swing in her hips. Down below the way she got real loose lips. Yeah, this goes out to the children of the night. Yeah, running from themselves, trying to make shit right. No one to talk to about the problems in their life. Yeah, light is up for the child of the night, for the children of the night. Yeah, running from themselves, trying to make shit right. No one to talk to about all the problems in their life. Light is up for that child of the night. Hey, yo, life is for the struggle here. Worries and pain, some niggas only way out. We smoking cocaine. Some niggas in this world can never hope to be sane. Them the same ones blowing up guns with stuff in their brain. My niggas sure got gunned down with 1040s and more. Tell me again, Lord, the sun is still shot through the storm. It's that real shit, but y'all don't feel what I mean. Ask Michelle, I call it pop queen, turn black queen, ain't that a bitch? We 5 million in the weirdest places. Like dark alleyways, I had that up the staircases. She had a family picture, look on their faces. Her cop says she's just another life wasted. All full of traces from the various drugs she tasted. She was used and abused and continued breaking. But what could have said that they told about the danger? But she never learned a lesson about jumping in cars with strangers. This goes out to the children of the night, running from themselves, trying to make shit right. No one to talk to about the problems in their life. Light is up for the child of the night, for the children of the night. Yeah, running from themselves, trying to make shit right. No one to talk to about all the problems in their life. Light is up for the child of the night. Light is up, y'all. We gotta stop the violence. You know what I'm saying? You gotta salute. Find that king, stop all this bullshit. Life is too precious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Blakk Flagg music, street gospel.
Yo, so what we was talking about with y'all, you know, the music y'all put out, y'all on a more conscious level. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about how the generation gap and everything like that. So when we was coming up, you know what I'm saying, we had Public Enemy and we had Poor Righteous Teachers and everything like that. So is that what y'all bringing to the table right now?
I mean, in a sense, I just want you to do more than dance. I want you to think. Okay. It's easy to make somebody move their ass. The beat can do that without any words.
Yeah.
I really want to make you think because nobody wants you to think.
Right. And for me, when I used to buy music, I used to buy because I learned something from it. You know, when I used to listen to Redman, you know, all the real, what they used to consider conscious music. I mean, is conscious such a bad thing? Nah, you're saying something. So to me, if I'm gonna spend my money, I want to buy something that has value, that's actually saying something. So, I mean, I'm just a fan of cats that got real shit, they got real stories going on. You know, everybody dealing with something, man. I just want to.
Soul music, man.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna call anything, it's soul music.
So
what I'm saying from y'all, and it's like, it's kind of unfair what I'm about to say because I love my city so much, and I know where we at. And y'all, the show that y'all put on, to me, if y'all was in Houston, if y'all was in LA, Atlanta, Dallas, or something like that, that would have been a dope show. You know what I'm saying? It was a dope show regardless, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the people that you have listening to it not really comprehensive of what y'all saying. So it's like they just waiting on we're in a trap state right now, and it's like, to me, in my mind, it's a trap for a reason. It's called trap music for a reason because it's keeping you trapped. You know what I mean? It's not allowing you to be who you are.
Well, it's limiting your thinking, so you don't even know who you are no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, for me, music was like my school. It's like my religion. It's what I believed in. Everything I learned, I didn't go out of town and shit a lot. I used to travel through music. I used to listen to these cats and they used to bring me to a spot, and I was like, well, damn, they hood is just like my hood.
Just like us.
These other cats that thought like me, they just wasn't in my area. So for me, it just gave me more motivation to be who I am. It gave me the power to want to seek more, because to me, if you don't know who you are, how can I accept your music, you know?
Exactly.
It's a lot of lost people that's kicking shit. And then, you know, when you look at an artist, there used to be such thing as getting starstruck, and it's really, you're not really understanding who that person is. A lot of these stars are people like us going through the same type of shit. You know, so when you rapping about money, when you rapping about this type of shit, I really don't believe you, because I know there's so much more to life that I'm thinking you should bring to the table. So when I'm listening to you, I'm listening to learn. And it's like, nah. And then you getting awards and shit like that. And I know local cats here, you know, Royal Miners, you know, you got Mad One cats that been 210 veterans that's really saying
Shout
shit
out.
that ain't getting no love, but we got people like Khalid, just cats that, you know, and it's not a diss, I'm just trying to tell you where the substance is at, where the value is at. We value people that throw shit in our face versus people that want you to learn something from it to feel better about you. You know, I can't feel good about these motherfuckers going shopping. That ain't where my life at right now. You know, so that's what Blakk Flagg is, man. We bring you truth. We try to bring you substance music. We try to represent for the voiceless, people that don't have a voice. You know, we don't want to waste studio time when we go in. We try to go in, we practice. You know, we back on the essence of hip hop. It's not just showing up, grabbing our nuts. All the fellas got on shirts and shit that say shit. You know, but don't mean nothing.
You saying a lot of grown man philosophy. You saying a lot of stuff that, you know what I mean, keeping it real, when we was younger, you know what I'm saying, we was on that same NWA type stuff. We was on that fuck.
But even with NWA, if you listen, they was saying shit though. They not just saying fuck the police, they telling you why.
I mean, they did, don't matter, just don't bite. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because
I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, I mean, all of it wasn't pure. I mean, it was a growing process. So it's like we can't fault the younger generation from doing what they doing.
Isn't that the essence of being a human though?
Yeah.
Because I mean, even though I'm thinking politics for a minute, at some point I'm going to think, God damn, please don't bite it. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is to be a human. You know what I mean? And the music's supposed to cover all of that, not just the piece though.
All we saying is that there need to be an even playing field. You know, for as much as you got nonsense, there need to be that amount of lane for substance. You know,
if I turn on the radio, I shouldn't hear.
If you got this
9 people that sound
point
exactly
about IQ, you should only be able to make X amount of dollars.
When you dropping your child off at school, you turn on the radio, you got, you know what I mean,
First of all, the radio, man, I can't really listen to it because, especially on the way to school, because it takes away everything that they're going to learn. You know, proper English, the way to represent itself, the way I want my child to feel about themselves.
When did
not on the radio.
become?
You know, ignorant is not the new positive.
The thing to be.
You know, so.
When did not being able to pronunciate words become the thing to do?
Right.
Am I just not doing hard enough drugs, or
man, I don't know.
Is it? I think they got us locked. They trapped us.
But did y'all see the BET Awards though? Straight up, the BET Awards. Did you see the BET Awards?
No, I didn't partake.
In the beginning, they had like, you know, Lil Yachty, this type of group going, and then they did the little slow thing with the screen. And I'm like, well, damn, they trying to make us feel like we high too, so we can be on their level instead of pushing positive shit. So
okay, let me ask you this then. Okay, so you're saying all this, and this is like direct responsibility from all of us, because I'm a father as well. Do you think that are you accepting the fact that we have failed our generation, we have failed our youth? Because we are not being the proper role models for them?
Yes.
Because we had proper role models that telling us, when you get a grandmother, and this is the story in New York right now, not even a story, actual fact. The lady is 69, and the dude is like 27. Get into an argument with the store owner because he couldn't get a strawberry Rita, didn't have enough money. So once he walks out, he hits the lady and knocks her out. And she is 69 years old, wasn't even doing anything. Because growing up as with us, you don't touch an elder. You don't say anything out of line. When you see an elder, you change your whole dialogue. Everything just changes. Oh, that's Mr. So and so. You know, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You know what I mean? So the respect is lost, and we as us, you know, I'm putting myself in that part too. We're not controlling our youth. You know what I mean? We're not teaching them properly. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you are even attempting to, because like we all hear the stories. I remember growing up, you get beat here at the neighbor's house. By the time you make it home, they get beat by your mom. You done got beat 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
So the community changed. The whole community changed. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, parents got to work, 1, 2 jobs just to stay afloat. They took the parents out of the home on purpose and left the kids
Is that
open.
due to hip-hop? Is that due to the way that hip-hop didn't change the whole aspect
No,
of
they
everything?
covered all the bases. Hip-hop is just one of the bases. They made stupid cool. And you could get paid a lot of money for sounding stupid. You can make a lot of money sounding stupid.
Well, I mean, this is how I look at it, man. First of all, I want to say yes. You know, I feel we need to take accountability for what happened. For what I understand and the way I look at it is that this generation is kids from parents that were young when they had it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody remember when that epidemic was going on, and these are just the kids. This is just the generation of those parents. So, no, at the time we weren't really worrying about being parents, or we wasn't putting into it the effort that we should. In that generation, like we didn't have no Marcus Garvey's coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
We had the crack epidemic.
Right. We had so much other shit to worry about. We was trying to get paid. We trying to get rims. So that's what Blakk Flagg music is really all about. The accountability of trying to rectify those wrongs by bringing awareness to, we know we in a fucked up generation. We see what's going on, but yet, you know, as a black man, this is what we need to do. We need to reinstill the value in our youth. We need to let them know that they are kings and queens, you know. I mean, I'll be in my friend's house, right? And everybody has this. When the little dude come up, they're like, what's up, little nigga, what's up, you know? And it's just how they communicate.
Yeah.
You know, when we was growing up, it really wasn't that. We was called by our names. So to reinstill that now, I'm saying like, what up, little king? Give them something else that they could be, because them little dudes that we was growing up, what up, little nigga? They was growing up to be niggas. And that's just what it is. It's like a nigga epidemic. It's like we don't have role models. Cats is scared to say they're a role model, that they positive. So.
If I could get one thing done through my music, man, even if you don't value somebody as much to call them a king or a queen, at least value their life enough to know that it's a life.
That's what the whole campaign is about, is to understand that it is about value. It is about life, that we gotta start valuing things more than worldly things, more than the shit that we save up money for, you know what I'm saying? Start reinvesting in our neighborhoods, start reinvesting in our youth, community centers. You know, when I grew up, we always had somewhere to go. You know, it was.
We got the younger generation right here. Just pulled up. This is spontaneous. So what we talking about right now is the generation gap. You know what I mean? We in our 40s, and you know, you young and everything like that. So the generation gap as far as like music and hip hop and everything like that. The way we was growing up, if we still elder, you know what I mean, it's respect. Stop cussing, stop cussing, you know, just fix your old attitude. No disrespect to you and your generation, but it's like completely different. How do you think that's changed? Why did that change? Is it our generation that failed you as far as raising you, or?
In my personal opinion, just being
definitely.
there's some people, some parents out there like that. You know what I'm saying? That was coming up during that time. That didn't know what they was really doing. You know?
Let me ask you something, man, just straight up, because this is kind of one of the things we're talking about. Would you consider yourself like your mom as a young mom?
Yeah,
like she had you early.
My mom was 15.
All right, so that brings it back to what we were saying. You know, it's like at the generation that we're seeing now, it's from the epidemic of when
kids
were having kids young, kids having kids. So the respect that they have, the values that they have, is way different from the things that our parents try to instill in us. So that's why I say, we let that generation down, because it was about getting money. You know what I'm saying? All the values change, because when you have a kid at 15, you got to have money. At least that's what we was under.
It's like babies having babies.
Having a grandma that's 35 is nothing like having a 65-year-old grandma.
That knowledge, that wisdom, them struggles is totally different. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning the floors now. You try to get a little cat to clean the floor. all these days he walking
Around
out.
maybe at the time?
So they'll take that charge.
I'm trying to get with you. One day I'ma be your man. Girlfriend, I swear it's gonna. My home was raging. Uncle stepped in his lady looking high in occasion. Dog, guess what I told her? I told her I'm old gold and King Cobra, street soldier, not green tree choker. Her name was Mona, good girl from California. She in the cup over, she always got club soda. With a black and sneaking bad ass physique. She made these players look weak cause they couldn't compete. But I'm a contender and I've always been a winner. So I let the game simmer and they're the road winner. Said she was stuck with some lifetime crook. So I played about a book and said, listen baby, look. She ain't shook, I should be like Brooklyn. I let the beat cook, if that's really what it took. To bring our faith together, we would break together. Y'all can stay together, but I won't wait forever. Yeah, come on, I swear. I'm rubbing you down, I see you so. Yeah. You get a picture. See, I can spit no lies to you, that correspond to you. First up, shit, I give my heart and mind to you. I like the way that you do that. Way you shake the hips, got my king calling true that. Snoop is the queen, bubbling brown, I'm sweet sugar. That's the size of this good looker. Got my fellas caught up with your second with a name. Hair twisted up, belly with a train. All natural, no makeup. A king knowing what he's getting when he wake up. I wanna know what's on your mind. Problems to know. See if there's a way that we can get some big results. Independent woman, I can tell, no doubt. Trying to crack the style, shit, I'm on the same route. Truth to pull them things out. Talking to you, gotta wanna change that. I'm on something new. Yeah, I wanna be my girlfriend. I swear one day, baby. Yeah, I see it so clear. One day, yeah, you know what I'm saying. One day, I'ma be your man. You'll be my girlfriend. I swear, baby. I can already envision me and you kissing, taking trips in exotic whips. That's just the beginning. I've been with tons of women, but something about you different. I don't know what it is, but baby girl, I dig it. Maybe cause you independent, holding down the fort like a lieutenant. I'll be the captain if you win. Sky's the limit, that's no gimmick. I won't lie, just to hit it even if I'm dying to get it. Saying about words, if I say it, I mean it. You my dream girl, my dreams got you in. You say, damn, let me finish. What I want in a woman, you see the fit again. Opportunities now, you don't miss the visit. Lazy the past, made you rich, yeah.
Blakk Flagg Music, BLAKKFLAGG. You can Google that. That'll take you to any link with music.
Everywhere music is found.
And we make the music free. You can just download it.
That's it.
Just get it.
All we ask
Just
is that
get
you
it.
tell a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then
Knowledge
tell
is
them to
free.
tell a friend.
Substance is supposed to be free. You know what I'm saying? But tell your manager though we need money. Any big cats we talking money, but for the people, word up. You know what I'm saying? We trying to bring substance back to the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta feed these kids too, but in the process, you know, we want to bring some good music, you know, uncompromised hip hop, straight from the heart. You know, that heartfelt shit, that shit when you hear music, you like, damn, almost late for work because this song is on. You know, what he's talking about is so deep that I'm about to go in there and tell my boss, you know what? I'm about to believe in myself. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out, sir.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
At some point, you're gonna take a stand and you're gonna lift up your flag and you're gonna claim your independence. That's what it's really about, man. We don't ever sound like anybody else in the lineup.
We don't want you to be us. We want you to be the best you can be.
You know what I mean? Whatever means something to you, man. It could be totally different from my views.
Totally different.
Just grab it.
All right.
Blakk Flagg Music. SoundCloud.
Blakk Flagg Music.
Facebook.
BLAKKFLAGGG. Look them up.
Yeah.
Real motherfuckers up in this shit. Peace. Fury, edCronologik TV, Blakk Flagg.
Thank you for having me.
We out in these streets, baby. You hear that? We out in these streets. 210 stand up.
I hope you get it.
Once you change your philosophy, you change your thought pattern. Once you change your thought pattern, you change your attitude. Once you change your attitude, it changes your behavior pattern. And then you go on into some action.
Yo, my people, God's people. What more can I say? A bunch of fighters and survivors to the Lord we pray. Sometimes we go astray and take our own path. So much dirt, often followed by a bloodbath. And heaven's people caught up in the cross path. Some say Katrina was a sign that you got mad. Ain't nothing natural about disaster. All I'm saying, no, this out the mode. Natural and like the burn slow. Like my folks knocking on the devil door. Life is hectic for the righteous. Rereading my Bible, working the night shift. Second guessing everything we dying to get. The more I read, the more it don't mean shit. Slave to society, an unbreakable chain. First they weaken our minds to control our brain. In prison now, leaders just to deepen the pain. Keep my brothers restrained. Weed and cocaine, generational genocide that coincide with the structure of separation of races. If we turn on each other, there'll be no one to question this spell that we under. And that's when they win, the beginning of our destruction. Can't sit by and do nothing.